1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hickins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola.
Alex Ferguson himself, because he went to Man United in 1986, I believe it was, and his first trophy, and I hate to say this, but it was against Crystal Palace in the 1990 FA Cup final, where there was a replay. I went to both those games at Wembley. I think it was 1990, and that was his first trophy. And on the way to the final, they were drawing or possibly losing with like 5 or less minutes to go.
Right.
In the last minute, they got an equaliser, and then in the replay, they won and went on to meet Palace in the final. That was a replay when they used to have replays of the final, and then they won the cup. I remember Brian Robson, their captain, holding the cup aloft, and that was Ferguson's first trophy, the beginning of years of dominance. But if the board had sacked him, and it was said at the time that had they have gone out of the FA Cup when they were losing just before the end, he would have been sacked. Now, we don't know whether that's true, but it seemed to be true at the time. But they stuck with him after 4 years of mediocrity, which is by today's standards, you would never be given that amount of time. If you've got 4 months, you'd be lucky. But he's a good example of a good manager. He'd done a lot. I believe he was at Aberdeen. He'd achieved a lot of things there. And so, they stuck with him, and look what they got for their patience. And I think any club nowadays, in the Premier League particularly, they run the risk of losing or turfing out a really good potential manager who can achieve great things. Because the bigger clubs in the Premier League, or all of the Premier League, they only take on a manager who's got a bit of a tried and tested record. They're not taking on a novice for the most part. So they're being foolish if they get rid of somebody too quickly. So I hope they don't sack him. I don't think they will this season. But obviously, if they now went on a terrible run of losses, then any owner is going to look at it and say, well, how long can we sort of accept this to be the case? Because I don't believe Man U will get into a relegation battle, but they're not that far above the relegation. Well, I suppose they are probably a good 10 points, so they're not in a relegation battle. But if they kept losing more games, you never know what could happen.
Yeah.
I hope they keep him there, though. I hope they keep him.
Yeah. I hope. Well, it'd be a shame for Man United to get relegated, wouldn't it? It would be a great shock.
Would be.
It'd be a great shock to the footballing world if that were to happen. Now, this is one coach or one manager that I don't really.
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Referee will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hickins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart. Femi is his name. He likes to play our game, and his smart solutions come right from the heart.